When I am traveling, I want to travel as light as possible, all in terms of electronics and everything else. I just want to bring exactly what I need and nothing more. In terms of computer, this is the M3 Max MacBook Pro, and that's going on the trip. That's where I will do anything. Music production, video editing, everything in terms of my YouTube channel, answering your comments, writing down ideas, everything is being done on that computer, and that is also being done nowadays when I'm at home here in the studio. But I am also a PC guy, so I have a PC here, but that is basically nowadays used for gaming, because this laptop I can do everything on that. I know some people watch my channel and they are interested in more of the low-end type of Macs, for example the M3 MacBook Air, and I have thought about using that, selling my M3 Max and using the MacBook Air and just documenting it on this channel, and I'm not sure if I'm going to do that. If you think that's a good idea, you can press like on this video. But I want to talk a little bit about what I think makes this a good travel companion, and also in terms of music production, why I don't bring much gear other than actually the laptop. So first of all, the quality of Apple products is impeccable. Is that the English word? Tight tolerances, no squeaks and sounds when you open the lid. And you can open the lid doing it like this without it going up from the table. Apple obviously added ports. You have SD card slot here, so I can make YouTube videos and I don't have to use a dongle, yay. And USB-C and HDMI. And of course on the other side here we have headphone port, USB-C, Thunderbolt 4 actually. MagSafe. So Apple went back to MagSafe. Charger over here, just a little bag here to just have everything in, with a little thicker bag just to have it a little more protected. Bellroy, I will leave a link to that in the description. This is awesome. You can like have an iPad here, and I have the charger here. You can kind of have your AirPods and stuff there, and you have the laptop inside there. So I should have 4 hands, but I have only 1 hand, so I can't show you, but yeah, I think you get the idea. This is the beefed out model. So this is the 16-inch, 48 gigabytes of memory, and it's the fastest CPU you can get. I have been thinking of that, and I don't think I necessarily need the fastest CPU, but you know, I am working and I am earning money, so I thought I could just try it out and see what happens. But yeah, I have everything on this computer. I have my music production software here. In this case I use Logic in this particular track, but I'm actually just using Ableton Live mostly. And the only thing I can't bring with me is obviously my synthesizer, so I have to make sure I can record it before going on a trip. But this is the thing with Apple products, is just that everything with it is just nice. Like the trackpad here, Apple has used I don't know how many R&D hours to just get this as perfect as possible. It's just really nice to work with. Don't even really feel the need to use an external mouse, and that's kind of nice because you have to bring less stuff. It's just the complete package of an Apple product, and especially on travels I like to use it. The battery life, it's really long. I haven't really measured it, but when you use the M3 CPU, just kind of surfing or watching a YouTube video or something, the battery life is, I think it's around 15-16 hours. That's really great if you're traveling and yeah, you have a long way to an outlet or something like that. If you want to even have more battery life, I think the MacBook Air is in the ballpark the same as the M3 MacBook Pro. It depends a little bit about what you use it for, obviously. If you watch a lot of videos and use the CPU a lot, the battery will go down faster, and depending on the type of load. Another thing is the headphone jack. Wow, it has a headphone jack. Yeah, but it can take high impedance headphones, so if you have kind of a biodynamic headset with 150 ohms, it will take that without any problems. It will auto adjust, so it just works. That's also a thing with the Mac. You just plug it in and yeah, it works. So I'm going to bring with my headset over here, AirPods Pro. I'm going to be able to produce some music with this, but the thing is, this laptop internal speakers, and this is one of the reasons I maybe didn't want to go for the MacBook Air anyway, is these speakers, I can actually produce music on these speakers without having any other sound card or any other headset plugged in, because they sound really great. And by that I mean you can understand how your mix is going to be sounding if you get it to sound good on this laptop. So you can obviously use a reference track, so I can kind of kick out Spotify or something like that and just compare with another track. The speakers are really transparent. Mixing choices I do here in Logic, it works really well. I can just play it back here. Obviously you won't hear it that good in this microphone, but if I kind of solo the kick here, you can kind of hear the kick, right? And if I solo the, let's say, the bass here, and kind of the percussion or the plucked stuff here. So this is a little in the background. Yeah, you know, you can kind of hear the sidechain going as well, the LFO tools, you hear the pumping. It's actually pretty useful just as is. You can, in a pinch, you can just use the laptop itself. It will get you quite far. And this is one thing that have impressed me with the Apple computers is that when you buy a PC, you kind of you can get a PC with like a really decent graphics card, a lot of storage, you can upgrade it. I know that's good. And then, I mean, the trackpad maybe it's not that good, internal sound from speakers is not that good, and you could say that, yeah, but who uses internal speakers with the laptop for music production? I'm not saying that, but then you have to bring other stuff. You have to bring a headset, you have to bring, you know, maybe a sound card, stuff like that. Yeah, if you get this, it just works pretty good as is. That are some of my reasons why I want to use Apple products, especially on the go. We'll see what I'm going to do in the future. They're going to get new PC CPUs, so I want to try out perhaps the 9950X, but that's another video. Make sure you check out my other video where I talk about the best Mac for music production. I have a link there to a Google document where you can kind of see a comparison on the CPUs. So if you want to travel minimalistic, I think an Apple product is a good choice. Not necessarily the maxed out one. Of course you can freeze tracks and all that good stuff. And remember to record your synthesizers before you take off from the studio here. Yeah, that's basically it. Let me know what you think, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.